There's no point beating around the bush. You guys were very unanimous in your voting, and the thumbnail. Last season, I was like, I'll leave the thumbnail as Burnley, and there'll be a bit of suspicion and mystery around what we're going to do with regards where we're moving. There's no suspicion or mystery around this. The options were stay at Burnley, go to Benfica or Atletico Madrid, and more than half the votes will go to Atletico Madrid. I kind of thought that was the way it was going to go. It is the way it has gone. So we're in Spain. Hello, hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to Spain. They're going to tell my story. An international streamer, hello, has booked a documentary crew to capture every step you've taken on your pathway to the top. All right, fair enough. Am I getting paid for that? Am I having to pay for that? 43 grand is whatever I earned or it cost me. Not sure which. Keep up the good work. Okay, I'll try. So, you guys will have to let me know where you think my target club should be now for this season. Obviously, I'm going to need 31% matches in the starting 11 to get the wage. Oh, I could ask for 178.5 grand. Wow. Currently, Benfica are still there, but if you think there should be anyone else that we should put in there, then by all means, let me know. Wait and see who comes up through the recommendations as well. But we are at Atletico Madrid. To refresh your memory, the squad looks like this. So they play a 4-4-2, and their best rated player is Jan Oblak in goal. They've got Julian Alvarez up top, Robin Lenormand at the back, as well as Molina. Dembele probably starts on the right, although it might be Christian Pulisic. Then they've got a Julian Alvarez pre-gen that starts alongside Julian Alvarez. It's a double English pivot in midfield to be Conor Gallagher alongside myself. Then Esri Konsa at centre-back as well. So a nice smattering of English talent here at Atleti. Lino will start on the left, although it might be Pino that starts on the left. And Sorloth is a backup striker. I'm imagining I'll be played at centre-mid. So we're at Atletico Madrid. I've got no points I can add on to my guy anyway. We're waiting for the pre-season tour to be drawn. I believe we're in the Europa League with Atletico Madrid. Oh, no! Very well spotted in the comment section. Forgive me, I can't remember who it was. Real Madrid won the league, and then they won the Champions League as well. And as a result, it meant that the Champions League position from the league went to the team that finished 5th. Hello, that was Atleti. Champions League football here, not Europa League as we previously thought. Let's go. Straight into the top flight of European football. I'm going to have to work hard to try and get my starting spot here at Atleti though, because obviously we will be on the bench to begin with. We'll train continually and try and get ourselves up as high as possible with regards our manager favour in the first few games. That pre-season tournament will be drawn in the not too distant future, and then we'll find out exactly who we're going to get. More agent messages here. Got a move in mind. Okay, so some recommendations already. Sevilla and Real Sociedad. Other options in Spain are potentially available to us here. Successful sliding tackles, matches in the starting lineup, goals scored. They're all doable. The sliding tackles I can also... Oh, okay. It changes it to passing rate of 10% just to get the contract. Or I can go for 30 slide tackles. Well, that's all doable, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. And Real Sociedad, that's all very... Oh, outside the box goals, not so much. 3 I'd need to guarantee a contract. That's a bit more difficult, but let's be honest, we'd probably spend another year at Atleti rather than move to Sociedad, I would have thought. Wait and see who else comes in for me, but they're the first 2 options that have shown an interest. Should have actually paid attention to who might or might not be leaving or joining the club. If I have a look at my actions, hopefully there's nobody that's left that was here. I think that is as it was. So we'll keep an eye. 9 attackers, 5 defenders, 10 midfielders, 2 goalkeepers. And we'll see what happens in the window. Just having to scroll through to see if it says anything on the status for anyone that might have bid for anyone at this stage. Approached by Burnley. Lol, Artur Vermeeren. So Burnley improving. And Hart, that's annoying, because that would leave us without a left back. Yoral Harto was the only left back at the club, so I hope that doesn't go through. Otherwise, we might be a little bit buggered. Please sign a left back, boss, I think, or reject the bid for Harto. Frenkie de Jong has moved to Chelsea. You just saw that on the news. There you go. There's the pre-season tour. Mumbai City. We have a pre-season tour in the Beats Cup in India. Training I can do. Actually, my manager favourite appears to have not gone down, which is, I guess, good. 24 players. 8 attackers, 5 defenders, 8 midfielders, 3 goals. So we've signed a goalie. Who is that goalie? Trubin. Oh, yeah, we kind of knew Trubin was coming anyway, actually, didn't we? He was at Benfica and was set to move to Atleti. So we actually knew that already. Harto's still here. Good. All right, that would have left us without a left back. We still have a left back. Lovely. It's Trubin that's in. Esri Konsa is actually a new signing this season, 2026. So he's joined in this window the same way I have. Who else is missing here? Pino. Jeremy Pino is gone. So it will be Samuel Lino that starts on the left. Jeremy Pino is no longer at the club. That's a shame, because I was kind of looking forward to playing with him. Oh, well. Bugger. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes you keep players, sometimes you lose players. I'm going to have a quick train, try and get myself a bit closer to the starting lineup. And I'm going to go and play my first game in an Atletico Madrid shirt. In the 4-4-2, coming on at right centre mid, whilst 1-0 up for Saul. I'm coming on for Saul. My objectives for this half-an-hour cameo, getting a goal involvement and have a 10% dribble success rate. All doable. Saying thank you on the ball behind me, by the way, to Daniel, to Oliver and to Jeffrey for your continued support in the comments section. Thank you very much all. Right centre mid. Not sure what role within the right centre mid setup I'm going to be playing. But as long as it's not bloody half winger, which I don't think it will be. I've just remembered that we're on beginner from trying to get the forced pass and goes. Right. Okay. Let's just sim to the end here. Okay. We won by 2-1. Good. We'll adjust that, and we won't count that as my first game. Oh, I mean, I could have played it on beginner and definitely got myself into the starting lineup, but I feel like that probably would have been cheating a little bit, wouldn't it? Set it to 20 minutes and beginner so I could get all of those pass and goes done. Back to legendary in 6 minutes, thank you very much. And now, my first game in an Atleti shirt will actually be against Borussia Dortmund, which is a bit more prestigious than Mumbai City. Not quite. Very nearly. Ever so nearly. Just to confirm, for those naysayers, we are back on Legendary with a 6-minute half rather than a 20-minute beginner half. And I'm coming on right centre mid again for Saul. Shock. Here we go. 61st minute or 62nd minute again. 0-0 this time, though. Manager keeps substituting Samuel Lino on for defenders. I'm not sure about that. That might be a little bit broken. The manager is putting a left mid at centre-back and left-back. And apparently number 0 is coming on for number 0. Bugs will bug. Career mode will be career mode. Get an assist to make 1 interception, Ches. Okay. Maya picked off nicely by Molina. My first touch as an Atletico Madrid man. Need to change my boots, actually. Although, to be fair, the boots I currently have on do suit the Atletico Madrid kit. So I might just leave them as they are. Actually, they fit rather nicely with it. In fact, if anything, they fit better with this kit than they did the Burnley one. Julian Brandt back to Ben Seguir. Need to remember that I'm now a centre mid again, not a cam. So I am going to have to get involved defensively a little bit. Hence why it's asking me for Oh, good strike, good save. Good block by me. Well, it was asking for slide tackles in one of the objectives, because I'm going to be utilised as a centre mid rather than a cam, despite being a cam by default. Conor Gallagher's up. Harto clears. Maybe it will have moved Yoral Harto to centre-back, actually, and then Samuel Lino will come on at left-back, because I'm led to believe by chat, and I'm sure it's correct, that Samuel Lino is a left wing-back as well as a left mid. So he supposedly should have at least some defensive capability. Oh, need to go for those slide tackles. It was offside anyway. So Lino should have some full-back capability. I've no idea. We'll find out when we're in the starting lineup exactly what the manager's doing, because I can check what position everyone's in at the start with the performance from the match facts, which obviously I can't do when you're just on the bench, annoyingly. And then any formation changes we'll be able to see as well. Yeah, I think that is Yoral Harto. See, is it? I'm not sure. That's Esri Concert. I think Lino might be just being played at right centre-back here. I'm not sure. I've no idea. We'll find out in due course. Molina, to me. Are you onside, Mr. Alvarez? I'm not sure you were. Someone's over there. Alvarez holds it up well. Molina. You're a centre-mid, Ches. Remember, you're a centre-mid. Cut it back. And Reyes! Good save by Kubel. No assist for me yet. No goal contribution in an Atletico Madrid shirt thus far. That's a deep corner, and the keeper will grab it. Give that across there to Conor Gallagher. Reyes getting away from his man, finding Julian Alvarez. Alvarez goes for goal. Shot deflected. Be nice to play with two strikers, actually. I don't know as we've done that before. 4-3-3. No, we haven't. 4-3-3 at Inter Miami, and obviously the 4-2-3-1 at Burnley. So should be a very attack-minded team, this. That's not headed my way, but it might reach a teammate. Nico Schlotterbeck's done well to win the header. I'm going to offer my support here on the edge of the box to Conor Gallagher. Don't think, unfortunately, I'm going to be taking set pieces here at Atleti. Molina with the throw. He will find me. Well, I've got a bit of space, so I'll go for it on my left. And I'll wish I hadn't. Over the bar. Forward to Bayer. I think we're playing a 4-3-3 or a 5-3. We're playing a 5-back now, actually. I think Lino might be playing left wing-back, and we've switched to a 5-back, and we're right centre-mid with Javi Serrano at... That's not a pen. That's not a pen! He's won the ball! Esri Konsa has quite clearly won the ball there. What are you talking about, ref? Steps in and... maybe it was the camera angle. Because from that replay angle, it looked like he didn't win the ball. Bayer buries. Dortmund are going to win by a goal to 0. Molina into me. Oh, can't quite get around the corner. Emre Can in the way. We do find Javi Serrano at the second attempt. He'll find me again. Any movement from the strikers? Not from Julian Alvarez, that's for sure. He just kind of stood there. Serrano dinks that. Schlotterbeck's won the header, and unfortunately that's going to be defeat for us in our first experience, or proper experience. I guess I experienced Mumbai City. Our first proper experience as an Atletico player is losing by a goal to 0 against Borussia Dortmund, but we're not going to be far away from the starting lineup. In fact, we might, with training, be able to get into the starting lineup for the next game, because I got a +5 there. I didn't get the other objectives, which were an assist or an interception, but I got my match rating. So we're very, very nearly... Oh, it's Inter we play in the next one. Yeah, I'm going to be in the starting lineup for Inter. 3 days' time, absolutely, with training. Going to make that. Right, train, get yourself in the starting lineup, Ches, and then let's go and play Inter. Okay, mate. Starting 11. Let's have a look and see what the starting 11 looks like then. Reyes Alvarez. Oh, it's 5-back. They are playing a 5-back. They play a... According to SoFIFA, they play a 4-4-2. They don't play a 4-4-2. They play a 5-3-2. Myself, Saul, and Serrano. So Harto, Concert, Lenormand, Costis, and Molina. Could do with another centre-back, couldn't we really, boss? If I'm honest. And some better centre-mids. Although we know we've got Conor Gallagher. Could do with a better CDM. 68 rated Serrano is not the one for the La Liga title campaign that we're hoping to put together. Regardless... Starting for the first time. Regain possession 1 time, score a goal. Okay. Oh, regain possession 1 time is worth 15 of the manager favour. That's annoying. I see. No, it was regain possession, not get an interception, wasn't it? So all I need to do is a successful tackle. That's very doable. Okay, so Molina on the outside then is going to be the go-to wide man, meaning we have players like 85 rated Christian Pulisic at the club, and we have 86 rated Ousmane Dembele at the club, and they're not going to ever start because the team don't play a formation that plays players in those positions. So the recruitment team here at Atletico Madrid haven't really been speaking to the manager that much, have they? Taremi back to Lautaro Martinez, and Taremi again. Costis in the way. Taremi back with the ball. Probably should have tracked him, shouldn't I? Tigison with the effort that goes well wide, thankfully. But I need to remember that... I need to do some defending at some point in this formation. I can't just rely wholly on a 68 rated Javi Serrano. It's not quite the Sergio Busquets we had at Inter Miami, is it really? And we are going to be playing a better calibre of player than we did in MLS as well in La Liga. So it'd be nice to have all of the grounds in, though. Believe in La Liga all of the Spanish clubs have their grounds in the game. At least all the Spanish clubs that are in La Liga in the first season. Of course, there would have been promotions and relegations in this save in the meantime. Is that a foul, ref? No, she says no. So play continues here. 0-0 thus far. Mateo Darmian, the former Man United man. Lautaro Martinez has Taremi making moves in front of him. Can't find him though. Lenormand gets it to me. Or drill it forward to one of the front two. It's Alvarez. Out to Molina. I imagine Molina is going to be quite a willing runner on the right-hand side. Javi Serrano forward to Julian Alvarez. Guess who's a willing runner on the right-hand side at the moment? It's your boy. Never mind, Levi Colwell's put the tackle in. Quite a few English players have made their way abroad, evidently, in this save. Has been more of a theme in real life, hasn't it? In the past few seasons, with English players looking to ply their trade in foreign divisions rather than staying with the English hierarchy. And I don't mind that at all. It's definitely benefiting the national side, isn't it? Over the long term, I'm sure. Get that in there to Reyes, who's then kicked it straight to Barella. Well done, mate. Mateo Darmian. And Amar Barella quickly to Lautaro. Could wind up for a shot here from range. Taremi's shot is blocked well by Robin Lenormand. So the first time in a player career we've had the pleasure of relying on a very, very good Robin Lenormand at the back in player career. We did play at Sociedad and he was fantastic in that Real Sociedad side on FC24. It's a nice turn. I don't really know where to position myself here to either stand a chance of getting the ball or try and draw a defender away so that they could have found the other striker. It's going to take me a little while to figure out how best to play in this team, I think. With a 5-back and 2 strikers, it's not a formation I don't think I've ever played in any player career before. So I'm going to have my work cut out figuring out where I need to be at any given moment and what the hell I'm doing. But hopefully with the quality of teammate we have around us... Ah, yes! We can figure it out quite quickly with the assistance of said teammates. Bosh! We lead by a goal to nil, and that was a really nice move that I was involved in. And Atletico Madrid lead against Inter Milan. Me to Alvarez, Alvarez to Reyes, and Reyes thumps it home. Golazo! Inside to Tigison and Lautaro. Oh, yes. I'm going to have to put some attribute stats into my tackling then, aren't I, really, this season? We're going to be a very usable centre mid, then I'm going to need to be better in the tackle than I currently am. Oh, nearly worked there. We could obviously move our attribute points around as and when we want, so we could even perhaps utilise some that we currently have in areas that aren't going to be as important to try and make ourselves better defensively this season, or just spend the ones that are going to become available to us later this season in defensive areas to then repurpose those next season depending on where we are and what role we're utilised in. I'm still going to try and push forward, really, and almost make it like a 5-2-1-2 with Conor Gallagher and whoever's going to be at CDM kind of acting like the two deeper mids, with me pushing on to try and create for the front two or help create with the front two. Reyes looking for Alvarez here, but Julian will try his best, but he's not really of the stature to be winning any headers up against defenders of that calibre and physicality. We should have a good season at Atletico Madrid. I was frustrated against Dortmund, but now that I know that we're playing a 5-back and have tried to play accordingly, I think actually getting the win against this Inter team, albeit not a full-strength Inter team, but we're not at full strength ourselves, is a good showing that now right attacking midfield, I can't quite see, but you can see it says new. That's his new position. It's RAM. Oh my God, they've hit the bar. Get rid of it, please. Hansko wide. We win against Inter Milan. Well, it's not full strength, but a dub is a dub, and we'll take it in pre-season, and we will definitely be in the starting lineup now for the first game of the La Liga campaign. Leverkusen 3, Mumbai City 1, plus 25. Oh, got man of the match. Hello. Hiya. I'll take that. That's a surprise. I only got a 7.9, but apparently that was good enough for man of the match. Way. Vamos. Yeah, first game of the La Liga printed media moment. An exclusive for a glossy magazine, a big interview for a Sunday newspaper, or a column for the matchday programme. I'll do the column for the matchday programme, I think, when the time comes. My agent is saying, I think this would be a good time to think about raising your profile. People want to know more about you. Well, that's what I'll do in the printed media moment when it comes about in 5 days' time. I wonder if we can challenge for the title. I don't know if the side is strong enough to... Oh, no, I want the match day programme. It moved them about. That weirded me out. I wonder if we're strong enough to fight for the title. I don't think so. Not with the sort of sides that are also in the division. 8-5, 8-3 is, I think, where we were before as well with regards to the amount of players in the squad. 8-5, 8-3 it was indeed. So I don't think there's been any more ins or outs at this stage. Sucks that players like Dembele and Pulisic just won't play. I don't even know whether the manager will sub them on, to be completely honest. Time will tell. Lino's up to 83, so at least he's growing. And he can play left-back, apparently, as Chat quite rightly pointed out. Those defensive stats aren't great. Slide tackle of 53, stand tackle of 54. Oh well, an attacking fullback. To be fair, if he's playing left-back or left wing-back in a 5-back, then it's going to be a lot more defensively solid than it would be in a 4, isn't it? Although he did come on at centre-back instead of left-back when utilised in one of the other games. Conor Gallagher is decent, though. 83 rated. I'm 82, but we'll make ourselves slightly better when I have the opportunity to do so. I don't have any points available to me at the minute. We'll keep advancing towards the game against Valencia. We probably won't have the first game of the La Liga season today, just as this is like an opening welcome to Atleti episode. But it looks like we're going to see me play full 90 minutes for Atletico Madrid. Good luck, Chris. Thank you, Casper. Muchas gracias, amigo mío. I'm going to try... Oh, level up! I have got some attribute points to spend. Let's go. I said I was going to try... Oh, that's annoying. Because of the La Liga branding, you can't actually see what you've got on and what you have off. Does that even change colour that much? Slightly. That makes that quite... It's going to make this quite difficult then, isn't it? I'm probably going to need a bit of stamina as well, actually, aren't I, for this position? My stamina is 83 currently. Jumping and stamina. I could put 2 in there. And then if the dribble... Was it dribbling? I could get my ball control up, couldn't I? Because I put the skill moves in there last time. So now I can do ball control +4. I can also do another +4 and another +4 when I get some more skill points. So we're improving. I'll take the stamina and the dribbling because I knew I wanted to do the dribbling. And next time we get some attribute points, I will put them into defensive areas. So we'll get this cutscene that we get every time. So the starting lineup, oh wow, it is going to be Saul and Serrano that start. They're still playing the audio from that cutscene in the background, so apologies for that. Go and get it, mate. It's not starting Jan Oblak, despite being 88 rated. It's starting Moldovan. Good. It's not starting 83 rated Conor Gallagher. It's starting 70 rated Saul and 68 rated Serrano. Good. Who else would there be at centre mid to play? I think that might be it. Serrano's the only CDM. Tom Lamar isn't a CDM. Saul can't play this. Eventually, Conor Gallagher will get into the starting lineup because eventually Saul will put in a terrible performance and he'll be the next go-to, but it's slightly frustrating in the meantime. And Serrano is going to be at CDM for the full season by the looks of things because he's the only player that plays in that position in the whole squad. So that's a thing. That sucks because if it was 4-4-2, it'd just be me and Conor Gallagher and we can make it work. Unfortunately, we're not going to be in a position to do that with the formation being as it was. Just want to double check, make sure we've still got Jan Oblak at the club. Yes, good. Well, hopefully he gets the chance to play at some point soon. Because with an 88 rated and 83 rated, we don't really want to be playing our 75 rated goalkeeper instead, do we? Well, I guess so long as the team get the results, that's the most important thing. Join me in the next episode tomorrow where we will take on Valencia in the first game of the La Liga season. When's our first Madrid derby? Oh, it's this month. It's before the end of the transfer window. That's a biggie. Valencia, Betis and Mallorca to come in tomorrow's episode. And then Real Madrid transfer deadline day and Athletic Club to Bilbao the episode after that. That's all from me for today though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Join me for this Spanish adventure moving forward. I'll see you next time.